Hello everyone, this is Albert here. I just want to give you a quick tour of my DW Collector Series drum set here. Look at that right there. That's the snare drum over there, right there. It's a beautiful kit. It's a maple drum set. Don't mind everybody else in the background. Just got done doing sound check. The sizes are 10 by 8, 12 by 9, 16 by 14 inch floor tom, 22 by 18 inch bass drum, a 14 inch LP Matador timbali from 1998, and the snare drum is a 14 by 6 or 14 by 5. I think it's a 14 by 6 Collector Series Edge snare drum in a waterfall Bubinga finish. It's maple with 24 karat gold hardware, and it was made in 2005. And you can tell that this is 2005 because it still has the original Delta throw off on it, and it has a date, but I'm too lazy to show you. You can take my word for it. The cymbal that I use are Sabian, my favorite cymbal company in the entire planet, and I don't plan on switching companies anytime soon, or for the rest of my life, that is. Starting with the hats, I'm using a pair of 14-inch AAX Explosion hats. And there it is right there, even though the logos are starting to wear off after lots of cleaning. But they're great versatile hi-hats, and I recommend them to anybody. But I'm planning on getting some 15s, so look out very soon. I got an 18-inch HHX Legacy Crash. It's a beautiful cymbal. This was my first HHX Crash. It's the newest addition to my kit. It's a 10-inch AA Splash and a brilliant finish. A 21-inch AAX Explosion ride. I want to get the Todd Zuckerman ride, but I gotta wait until I get the money. 18-inch HHX Evolution Crash. It's a beautiful crash cymbal. I love this thing. And my favorite, most musical China in the world, the 19-inch Neil Peart Paragon China. What can I say? Honestly, I like this way better than the Holy China. It cuts through the mix, it cuts through the music quite beautifully. And yeah, what can I say? Sabian cymbals, DW drums, makes for a perfect combination. The drum heads that I'm using on this kit are a combination of Evans and Remo. On all the toms, I'm using the Black Chrome series of heads. On the timbali, because I had no other head available in my house, I'm using a Coda G2. On the bass drum, I'm using an Evans EMAT 2. And you can't go wrong with this thing. It's an amazing drum head. Honestly, I like it better than the Super Kit, because when I used the Super Kit on my other kit, it was just really hard to try to get that nice punchy tone that I was looking for in my bass drum. But this, combined with the EMAT Rezo head and the gold kick port, through the PA, it sounds booming. Boomy. And on the snare drum, I'm using a Remo Coda Control Sound. This is the head that came with the kit. No, that came with the snare, I meant. I like it. I normally use like a Coda Ambassador or an Ambassador X, you know, because I've tried so many different heads, and I like the single plate heads better because it just feels a lot better to me, and a lot better to my strike. And on the bottom of the snare, I'm using a Hazy 300 on the bottom, and on all the bottom, and on the bottom side of all the toms, I'm using the DW stock Rezo heads that came with the kit. Amazing drum heads, honestly. I mean, I went with Evans before, and then I went over to Remo. And then I switched over to Evans again, and but now, I mean, I don't really see, you know, the need to be particularly brand loyal. I mean, it's important to try different things out, and you know, everybody, you know, as a drummer, you find things that work for you. And honestly, what can I say? These are the things that work for me. And for sticks, I'm using ProMark, and the sticks that I use are the Todd Zuckerman Autograph model. What can I say? This stick, it saves my hands. I mean, it's the perfect length stick, the perfect weight stick, because even though it's a 0.600 diameter stick, I control the stick, it doesn't control me. I don't really need to adjust a lot of adjust my grip or what I'm doing wherever it is I'm on the drum set because something feels too heavy. I can play with these, and it's made out of maple, which is a lot lighter, less denser than hickory or oak. And I've been trying out some other sticks. For example, I have the Vinnie Colaiuta stick by Vater. I like these sticks because it's a 0.590 diameter of a stick, and even though it's a 15 and a half inch diameter stick, is close to a 16 inch. I mean, this stick, it's a really cool stick because it's not that beefy as a normal Vater Fight Beef per se, because every company, they do things differently. But yeah, I also have the Anton Fig stick from ProMark. You know, all of you know who Anton Fig is, the drummer from the Late Show with David Letterman from those days. And I also have some Keith Carlock sticks, another one of my favorite drummers. But honestly, I really don't use these sticks that much because with the type of music that I'm playing, it's a lot more aggressive, and I don't want to break sticks that much, even though I do hit hard. But then again, I can always work on it. And these are some TM2s, I believe, brushes from ProMark. And yeah, some Drumeo in-ear monitors, along with my Yamaha mini mixer right there. LP Mambo cowbell, and I also have some random accessories like this Gibraltar drink holder and this Vater stick holder that I've had for over 10 years. All of the hardware except for the Pearl snare stand that I use for the timbali is all DW. All DW 9000 except for the hi-hat stand and my drum throne. My drum throne is a DW 5000. For mics, I'm using the Sennheiser E904 microphones. For the bass drum, we're using the Shure Beta 52. For the snare, we're using a Beta 57 and the Onyx i5 right there, which is like a 57 but better because it doesn't have the stupid roll-on cap thing. And some MXL condenser microphones for the hats and the overheads. DW 9000 pedal, DW 3000 hi-hat stand, everything else, as you already know. An eyeball clamp from DW to hold my china. And yeah. It's a little bird's eye view of the kit. One I forgot to say, the Gibraltar quick release hi-hat clutch saves your ass. Not gonna lie. LP Mambo cowbell, I think I already covered everything. Sorry if my grammar is not up to par, and sorry if my camera work is mid at the moment. It's a beautiful kit. And yeah, that's the tour of the kit. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. See ya.